Too much resources have been put into the actualization of Biafra. Too much resources have been put into the actualization of Biafra, and I must tell you that in line with what we do, in line with what we say, there's a bigger victory that awaits each and every one of us. So therefore, we will not be undermined, we will not be taken aback, and our knowledge will not be put in mess. As we continue with every formidable force, we should understand one thing: that Biafra has remained one of the most victorious, undigested proclamation that is already happening. So let's be guided. Now, resources have been put. Many countries are beginning to see reason why they must support the total freedom of Biafra. Yes, the total freedom of Biafra. Many nations are now seeing the true reason. And that is where we belong. As a true purpose of what we do, and there's a true purpose of what we have been doing. So eventually, we must communicate with every kind of force that we are using, so that one must learn and understand the positive impact that has been made. Now, the only thing I'm going to tell Biafrans is that gradually we are now in a stepping stone ahead of whatever they want to know, whatever they want to preach, whatever they want to believe. We are that stepping stone. That stone of victory is about to be crossed. No this and no peace. Yes, no this and no peace. It's about to be crossed, and our desire to see a working nation, a working republic, is beginning to come to pass. So therefore, as we align with all the possible forces, we should begin in different ways to cure this very madness that has continued to penetrate in the lives of Biafrans. We must fight this madness, because we cannot finish this effort and some people will come and mess it up for us. It's not possible. So I urge every one of you to continue to push through every journey that we have been pursuing. So let's be guided. Biafra all the way. Now there are more communication ahead of us, and we must continue to play this role to the permanent side. Of course, those who try to make a mockery of us have now understood that it is either successful or unsuccessful. Biafra is already on the verge of coming to pass, and so many people who hate truth have begun to realize that it is only truth that matters more, nothing else. It is only truth that matters more, and the earlier we begin to understand the playground of our truth, the better for us all. And that is why I must urge every Biafran to continue in the path of righteousness, to continue the path of keeping the laws and keeping the right order, because those people who have always wanted our failure are now beginning to see that we are even moving more faster than before. Now there's a Biafran summit that I raised yesterday, and of course intentions have been made, and we must continue to involve the international bodies, even though they are our problems. They are our major problems, because the mess that is going on in Nigeria today is because America is benefiting from it, and that is why China, Russia has refused to play to play a part in the actualization of Biafra. You understand? And it must continue to play out the way it is. Now we are communicating with every full force, and of course everything we do or say, there must be an open door. And number one is that Biafra is no longer a joke. It's no longer a thing to joke with. It's no longer something to toy with. It's no longer something to continue in the path of unfavoredness. It is now a thing to continue in the path of righteousness. The United Kingdom has played a very massive role that has destroyed the lives of Biafrans. They have played a wicked role that has destroyed the life of Biafrans. And again, I must tell you, and I must say to you that we must continue to be persistent. We must continue to resist this evil. We must continue to fight this very battle till the final order. I'm getting my point. We must continue to fight this battle to the final order. And unless we unleash ourselves, we allow ourselves to be used in a way that does not make no sense, these men of Calibans will continue to play a demonic role. So this Biafran summit includes the freedom of Biafra, Biafra referendum, and the freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Those who judged Nnamdi Kanu are no longer saying anything about him, and again, all of them have remained silent. Tomorrow, if Nnamdi Kanu eventually comes out, they will then remember that he's not doing it the right way. But of course, May 29 is going to carry a lot of prophecy fulfillment, and we will celebrate again. Because if these evil men continue to rule Nigeria, I'm telling you, it will be difficult to get Biafra. Because they know that once Biafra becomes free, it will be very difficult for them to operate. Because Biafra will challenge them the same way Russia is challenging America today. We have continued in the path of righteousness, and let's know this and know peace. God bless us all.